Naomi Suzanne from Naomi's Home Health, thyroid and autoimmune health expert, gut, liver, skin, anything to do with natural health. So coming live to you from Instagram, my Facebook page, Naomi's Home Health, and my thyroid group, Thyroid and Autoimmune Support. So if I look at a couple of different cameras, look a couple of different directions, I'm looking at different cameras. So gut health issues is a big thing. Every natural health therapist, every sort of special doctor is talking about gut health issues. And at the moment, I get a lot of people coming to me after they've been to a lot of these people and they can't work out why they still have gut issues. They've removed all these foods. They've done all the protocols for years, some of them years and years, and they're still having issues. And this is what I believe to be true. So there could be several things. One, viral load and bacteria in your gut. When you remove natural, healthy foods, you're removing the foods that are antiviral, antibacterial, foods that are going to kill off unproductive bacteria in your gut. So a lot of the times you're asked to remove those foods because when we do eat them, we get a neurotoxin and it makes us feel like we feel sick or we feel bloated or we have issues. That's dying off. That's stuff dying off in your body. So it has to go somewhere. For it to come out, it has to go somewhere. You have to have a reaction. Not always. You don't always have to have a reaction, but sometimes if you've got that much stuff in your body, it is going to cause a reaction. And if this has been going on for like 20 years in your body, you can't come out of this unscathed. Like you know, and what happens when your body is under this much stress? You know, your liver's not functioning properly, your gut's not functioning properly. I can tell you if your gut's not functioning properly, it's coming from your liver primarily. So the liver's not functioning properly. What happens then is your adrenals start to pump out different hormones to keep your body and those organs functioning. Other areas of your body start to pick up the pace for your liver and your gut. So you start to get a lot of adrenaline and adrenal blends happening, and that's going through your body. And as long as that is pumping through your gut, you are not going to heal your gut. So you need to do things to calm the adrenals, heal the liver. If you're removing foods, there's lots of different protocols. I don't know. So if you're removing foods that are going to actually help you remove heavy metal as well, if you're not doing a heavy metal detox, you're not going to heal fully either, because we all take on heavy metal every single day. Some of us are born with heavy metal toxicity. It's inherited from through our DNA, from our family, from our parents, our grandparents. So heavy metal detoxing is important, and it's not flushing the liver. It's eating foods and doing things that are going to pick up those heavy metals and take them out of our organs, our bloodstream, particularly our liver, because those heavy metals feed those pathogens that are causing the issues in our body. So we're leaving those heavy metals in our body and it's feeding the problem. So if you're removing foods, particularly, you know, if you remove processed food, that's going to be a start, right? Processed food is toxic. Get rid of it. Do not have it in your life. Other things that are going to feed these viral loads and these toxic bacteria and pathogens in your body, neurotoxins, is egg. Now, egg sometimes is promoted. You're eating 2-3 eggs a day because it's protein and it's healthy. And yes, it has vitamins in it and it's got things that are healthy for you. So does pate, like liver from other animals. They have healthy vitamins and things in them, but you're eating an organ that is the major detoxification pathway of another animal, so it's going to have toxins in it. So you're going to be eating something high in toxins. So those two things: eggs feed viral load, and livers hold on to toxins, so we don't poison ourselves. Same with animals. So those two things are things that we are encouraged to eat for our health, which should be removed to help get rid of the toxins in your liver and your gut. The other thing is when we're removing foods like herbs, we're removing things that are going to kill that bacteria. The central nervous system also is if you're stressed or you've been going over this for a long time, you're going to be stressed. And the central nervous system actually helps your gut move, and it comes in waves, so it can help your gut move things through the digestive system. So your actual central nervous system plays a big role. And if that's not functioning properly, if you've had inflammation in your central nervous system, if you have heavy metal toxicity, it will sit in the central nervous system. Viral load can hit. If you're in stage 4 of viral load of Epstein-Barr virus, it will hit your central nervous system. So if you're not focusing on that central nervous system, you're going to have sensitivity in your gut. So it might be any food that can trigger it off. One day it might be sweet potato, the next day it might be spinach. It's not always the same food, and that's because sometimes it's a nerve issue in your gut. So things like lemon balm, drinking lemon balm tinctures, lemon balm teas. I grow lemon balm in my garden. It's super easy to grow. I cut some off, I put it in my tea and have it fresh like that. So that can help soothe the nerves. It's also really good for mood, anxiety, but it kills off a viral load in your body as well. It's a super potent antiviral. So if you're not adding these things, I find that a lot of natural health therapists are fantastic, but they focus on removing foods. They're not focusing on what can we add in to help ease the symptoms in your gut. So for me, I like to focus on, okay, I think it might be a nerve issue in your gut, so I will get people to drink lemon balm tea. It could be liver. I'll get people to have cherries, just different things like that. They're just examples. Sorry, I'm moving that camera. They're just examples of what I would do. So let's focus less on what we have to remove and focus more on adding in foods that are going to help heal our gut. Nature is not working against you, it works for you. If you're going to be putting processed foods in your body but eliminating sweet potato, for example, you're actually hindering your gut health promotion. Supplements, probiotics, they're not going to be the be-all and end-all of your gut health either. Collagen, things like that. Natural foods are going to be way more beneficial. If you have that viral load in your body and bacteria, garlic is fantastic for it. But because we have that die-off feeling when we eat raw garlic, we think that it's causing a problem, but it's actually helping us kill off what's in there, which is causing all our digestive issues. So when you're removing foods that are going to actually benefit all these pathogens dying off in your body, it's going to stay there. And then when you add in things like egg, liver, whatever it is, gluten, dairy, soy, then we're going to be like if you're doing keto, there's a lot of dairy in a lot of keto diets, cream, stuff like that. It's not about weight loss. We should be focusing on healing the inside, so then the outside will benefit, because you can lose weight but gain it just as easily. If your lymphatic system isn't working, if you're putting foods into your body that is causing the lymph fluid to be thicker, or the viral load will cause that too. Your blood will be thicker, not hydrated. Hydration is so important. We get hydration from fresh fruit and vegetables, living water. It impacts our cells, it helps flush out our gut, and it hydrates the liver at a cellular level. So we're trying to get rid of all this stuff, toxins in our body. If you haven't removed toxins in your life fully, then you're not going to heal your gut. Toxins will feed the pathogens and feed everything that's going on in your gut, and your gut is going to be feeling this way forever. So just removing certain foods is not beneficial to your gut health. You need to be adding foods in and not removing fresh fruit and vegetables. You get a lot of this high oxalates, sulfur, high histamines, all of these things. These are things that every fruit and vegetable has oxalates. So if you have an oxalate issue, you shouldn't be technically eating any fruits or vegetables. But I don't believe in that. You're getting a reaction from certain foods because of what's going on in your body, not from the food. Okay, so that's killing off what's going on in your body, and you cannot come out without feeling something in your body. It's going to die off. We may need to do it slowly and gently, but you are going to feel things happen. You are going to have days where you feel low. You're going to have days where you feel bloated. You're going to have days where you get diarrhea. It's going to all come out. It's got to come out somewhere. Sometimes those neurotoxins that it produces while it's coming out, it's going to disturb your body. So this is why people think that certain foods cause issues in the body. It's actually healing you. So I just wanted to, touch on that, because the other thing too is the more we stress about it, the more adrenaline we're producing and the more our gut health is going to be an issue. If you're not finding joy around what you do, if you can't go out with friends and feel good about what you're eating because there's absolutely nothing on the menu. Like, I go out, I don't eat gluten, I don't have dairy, I can eat most things on the menu these days. But if I can't have 10 different fruits or vegetables, plus this, plus gluten, plus rice, I'm going to sit there. I'm not going to want to go out with friends. I'm not going to want to enjoy my food. I'm not going to want to feel good about what I'm doing. And it's going to be a stress. You've got to cook a separate meal to yourself and your family. Bring it back a notch. Stop stressing. Like, finding joy in food. That's right, Jen. Food is nourishing. It's not diet. I hate that word diet. Food is nourishment. It nourishes our body. It heals our body. It's what I always say, your nutrition plan, your nourishment. I never say the word diet, because if we're not nourishing our body at a cellular level and we're just filling it with processed food and chemicals and toxic supplements and synthetics and perfumes and heavy metals, then our body's not going to feel good anyway. So what happens with people when they start dying, foods start killing off unproductive bacteria or viral load in their body? They panic and they think it's not working. You are already probably feeling shit. So go through it. You're already feeling crap. Work through that and start to realize that this is what's going to happen. Work through the shit to start to feel better, because you're already feeling crappy and you're going to stay that way if you don't push past that barrier. We want to push past the barrier to start to feel better, have more energy, have a better digestive system, glow from the inside out. Skin is our layer where our blood pushes out all these toxins. And if you have all these toxins going through your body, your skin is not going to shine. It's not going to glow. You're going to have things all around it. Like, I don't have any, pimples or blemishes, but I did. I had dark circles, baggy, puffy eyes. I had more pimples once I had a thyroid issue and an autoimmune disease than I did as a teenager. I never had them as a teenager, maybe one or two here and there. But your body will start to push things out the skin. That is why you will get a rash. It's pushing stuff out. If you've got heavy metal and you get a virus, and you know who I'm talking to here, it could be the heavy metal coming out of your body. If you haven't cleansed heavy metal in your body, you get a virus. The body's trying to get rid of the virus and it brings other shit out with it. So basically, gut health is super important, but take a step back, cleanse the liver, get rid of heavy metals, nourish the central nervous system, reduce your stress. These are the things that are going to heal the gut, not just removing fresh fruits and vegetables or certain fruits and vegetables. Adding in foods that are going to heal certain parts of your condition. I work on adding things in for certain people. Every person gets a different program for me. You get an individual based program where I will say add these foods, add these teas, add these herbs, because I know that what foods do what for your body. So I know that sweet potatoes are great for balancing estrogen and progesterone. So if you have that imbalance, I will get you to eat more of those. That's how I work. I get you to add things in, and it's so much more pleasure. It's, you know, so much more joy, and you relax, you reduce your stress, the central nervous system starts to come down, and then your gut will start to feel better. So if anything makes sense, drop it in the comments. Like this video if you think that what I'm saying has actual, you know, you resonate with it. But if you're on Instagram, the link is in my bio to book in with me, and let's get this sorted, and I'll add the link in the comments on Facebook. So enjoy your day, and I hope that you start to calm down a little and take a step back and look at what's actually going into your body on a daily basis.